My beautiful people, my beautiful people, my beautiful people. Welcome back to another lovely episode of the Logic Over Emotions podcast / reactions. It's your dog, your brother, man, your favorite African American, Melly, baby. More hoops! Hey, man, we're gonna go over one of the legends, Swish out, man. After that Kyrie KD game against, the Grizzlies, man, let the bad taste in my mouth. Pause. And I wanted to talk about it because Ben Simmons, man, he literally is what I say he was, and that's a liability. And I want to see what Swish has to say about it because I want to see if he agrees with me, what points I have missed, perhaps. Let's talk about it because I know it's just the beginning of the season, but everybody's gotten better while he has not. So let's talk about it, man. Road to 10K subs, man. We're on the way. Love and appreciate y'all. Peace and love. Those that are new, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, put on post notifications. Let's get to it. The intro. Love y'all. Bow. Let's get right into it. Kyrie, what in the world are you wearing?
What I have to say to that is just trusting that he's a professional.
He wearing the Grinch.
His skills are going to catch up. I'm not going to give him any excuses. You know, of course, I don't think he wants any excuses from me. But the relationship that we've developed is really centered around just holding each other to that high standard.
Accountable.
That,
accountable.
You know, we're capable of doing
That's the word.
Special things night to night. But a lot of it is mental.
All right, man.
Talk that
Ben
Swish.
Simmons is slowly turning into the worst contract in the NBA, and it's starting to not even be close. Bro. Obviously, Russell Westbrook and John Wall, they've both shared that crown for the last few years, but with both of their contracts pretty much expiring, that's now Ben Simmons' title.
My
the Nets
God.
owe this man 113 more millions, and with the game he has, he's nowhere near close to being worth that. Now, I've tried to be patient with Ben, and initially when this trade first happened, it was easy for me to even say the Nets won. James Harden seems to be on a rapid decline out of nowhere with Brooklyn. With the rule changes, the Kyrie fiasco, like, it was bad. Brooklyn, they were one of the worst defensive teams in the league with James Harden. And Ben Simmons seemed to be the fresh, much-needed legs, at least defensively.
Isn't that ironic? And now they're the worst. Yo, that's so crazy. And they're still bad on defense. I think they're even worse now on defense. I don't even listen. Watch that Nets versus Grizzlies game that I reacted to, bro. I broke down a lot of the plays where I saw Ben Simmons is playing absolutely lackadaisical-like. He played such a horrendous amount of defense, especially rather be on fast breaks, off the transition threes, rather be on the closeout threes, on the posts. Man, I was watching. I'm like, yo, bro, he just looks so lazy. Like, it looks like he's not even trying. I'm like, wow.
To patch a lot of their problems. But Ben Simmons, as we all know, he never played 1 minute for Brooklyn, even after he got traded in February. He had the mental health problems that kept him away from basketball, the back injuries. And to be honest, I feel like James Harden himself, he saved and bought this man way more time. As irritating as Ben Simmons' reasonings for not playing at all last year, as irritating as that was, James Harden melting like he did in the playoffs last year, it bought this man more time because it made the trade seem fair.
True. Yep.
You got to remember, this was before James Harden signed his contract. So at the time, it looked like Brooklyn, they got stuck with this 6'10", freakishly talented dude with a major deficiency in his game. And Philly got stuck with this superstar way past his prime, and they had to pay him superstar crazy historic money because he
is not way past his prime.
Had all the leverage. So again, the trade looked dead even. It didn't seem like it was much of a winner.
Yeah.
But now it's no running. Philly actually got James Harden on a discount because he took less money, so they actually benefited from getting James Harden. They got a better player with less years for less money. And Ben Simmons came back and looked like he damn near regressed.
Yeah.
And Ben Simmons' coach, Steve Nash, I'm just not a believer, man. Like, he doesn't seem like a motivator, and he doesn't seem like he knows how to push the right buttons. He said something before the season even started that, to me, continues to further stunt this man's
I know what he's gonna say.
And stroke his terrible ego. He literally said, I don't care if Ben Simmons takes one shot or something crazy like.
That's why I don't care if he ever shoots a jump shot for the Brooklyn Nets. He's welcome to, but that is not what makes him special, not what we need. Yes, you do need that. He's a great compliment to our team. No, he's not. And he's an incredible basketball player because of his versatility. What versatility? He can't score. He has no scoring options except for layups and dunks. For God's sakes, John Morant is phenomenal on the drive. Phenomenal. But his shot is getting better. He's getting consistent. You know what I'm saying? So there's no versatility in Ben. Ben's defense looks horrendous. I said this before and I'll say it again. The NBA as a whole, everyone has gotten better while Ben Simmons has just been staying like this. Stagnant. And in these games, we're seeing Ben Simmons. I don't know if you're still mentally something wrong with you or whatnot, but I don't know what the mentality, what's wrong with his mental when they leave him open for three the way that they do. I don't know if that still affects him or not. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt in that regard, because when he's at the top of the three, they just leave him. They don't even look at him. So I don't know if that plays a toll or whatnot. Again, I'm trying to give the benefit of the doubt because mental illness is serious. But, bro, it's ridiculous. Like, your shooting is terrible. It's not even funny anymore at this point, because now it's just like, bro, you literally are. And it's crazy because the whole time I was thinking, like, man, he's gonna come in, play that great defense, you know, be aggressive. Woo. No, bro, I don't see him boxing out for rebounds. I don't see him battling down low. I see some nice passes here and there, but I see nice passes from Jokic all the time, for an example. You know what I'm saying? So when I see it from Ben, I'm just like, okay, you got to keep doing it, though. And then he'll end up getting stripped. And he'll end up getting scored on. And I'm just like, oh, my God, here we go. Like, so, like I said, I'm a defender of Ben. But it's becoming very hard to do so. It's becoming very difficult. He hasn't gotten better in anything.
As a coach, before you even played one game or coached one game with this man, you set the stage for this man to be on the exact same stuff that landed him in Brooklyn. Like, I know you want to keep his spirit within the team and keep him happy and make him feel like his extremely limited skill set is necessary for y'all to win. But telling him what he wants.
Extremely limited. But you had the nerve to call his, oh my God, Steve Nash, you called his versatile?
Here, as opposed to what he needs to know, you're just stunning his growth as a player, and he's never going to develop like that.
No one's pushing Ben Simmons.
I love his podcast.
His
analysis. I love his relationship with players and all that.
Yeah, we gotta talk about this.
But when Ben Simmons came on his podcast, he was just, to me, a yes man. Like, he was telling him again what he wants to hear as opposed to what he needs to know.
Yeah, that's my case. Like,
Thank you. I said the same exact thing, and I had a little bit of flack for that from the weirdos. But they tell me leave him alone, blah blah blah. I said to y'all, and y'all saw it. Y'all gotta look back on that. I said, y'all the kind of people that don't even hold your own friends accountable. You're crazy. There was rumors, reports, all different things, basically stating that Ben Simmons is just surrounded by yes men. He could do whatever he wants. No one tells him nothing. Y'all are crazy, bro. Y'all are absolutely insane. That for the ones that told me that I was being mean and stuff, I wasn't being in any way, shape, or form mean to this brother. I really was not, dog. I really wasn't, because I'm not a mean individual. I talk logic and I criticize things that are real. You know what I'm saying? Ben Simmons, I'm sorry, but he's not that great. He's not anymore from what I've seen. If he's not aggressive anymore, if he's not boxing, Bro, the way the Grizzlies were playing with him was crazy. They were playing with him, bro. And, dude, like, his defense doesn't look good. It doesn't. Seriously, it does not look good. I'm telling you, bro, everybody in the A got better. Everybody. Except for him. He's the only person that hasn't gotten better. Is him. You know what I'm saying? Him. That guy. That guy over here. He hasn't gotten better at all. And the more y'all criticize him on Twitter, because he does watch Twitter. He does go on Twitter. He does go on Instagram. I promise you he does. A lot of NBA players do. A lot of NBA players are very insecure. I promise you. And they use it as, some of them use it as Stephen Curry, they use it as motivation. But in his case, I don't know what he uses it for, but I promise you he'll read it, bro. He'll read it eventually if all y'all post it out there. And I bet you his game will get better. You have all these yes men out here and people defending him nonstop. Defending him for what? Come on, bro.
I do other stuff too. Like, I'm guarding the best players, and that's one thing I don't think people.
You're not guarding them well.
Like what I'm bringing to the court.
You're not.
Your 3-point shot creation for others over like a 3-season stretch was #1 in the league by far. You know what I mean? So
Like this.
yes, you weren't shooting threes, but you were getting guys
talked
like
about this with
me.
Trey, too, when Trey came on. Trey
you were.
brought this up.
Yeah,
There was so
you were
many
getting
questions
guys
he
like
could have
me
asked.
open
Yeah.
looks.
And
So many more
this-
questions.
I think I've looked at the numbers too, and they're pretty crazy. Yeah, hey, I don't want to toot my own horn, but
Brett Brown, the Philadelphia 76ers old coach. He was probably the best coach Ben Simmons has ever had in his entire life. Why? Because he actually pushed this man and urged this man to grow as a player. He threatened him. I will bench you if you don't develop your shot. He told this man, I want you to take at least 1 3-pointer a night. That's coaching. Push the right buttons.
And there's nothing wrong with that. And again, for y'all insecure weirdos that say things like, oh, well, he shouldn't do what he has to. You getting paid for a job. A job that you look like you're regressing in, for God's sakes. Come on, man. It's ridiculous. Imagine wanting somebody to be the better person because you can see the capabilities and potential of them, and people are saying you're being mean for that. A lot of you need to grow up, bro. A lot of you need to grow up.
Steve off the rip made the exact same mistake Doc did, continuing to defend this man.
Yep.
And where the hell did it get Doc ultimately?
Fire.
Ben Simmons can still be a point guard for a championship team like the one you guys want to become.
Yeah, David, I don't know that question or the answer to that right now.
Wait, no, Doc didn't get fired, did he?
You know, so I don't know the answer to that.
Everybody knows how bad of a shooter Russell Westbrook is, but damn, at least he
tries. Yeah.
Draymond has the ugliest shot in the NBA, but at least he keeps
Backpack.
honest because he tries. Ben doesn't even try. Ben does his signature every single play.
Every single
Get
play.
the ball, sprint to
Hand
Durant,
off,
Kyrie,
set a
pick on the
screen.
defender, and get out the way. He
That's
does
it,
that
yep.
every single play.
He doesn't get on the
Right
post.
now, he's averaging almost 4 turnovers a game because he's so predictable in his approach. And he also gets stuck in this weird, I tried to run and sprint to KD or Kyrie, but they're being smothered, and I picked up my dribble, so now I'm stuck with the ball looking, waiting for somebody to bust open because I don't have any dribbles left. He does that like 5 times a game too. Right now, and this is kind of nitpicky, but Ben Simmons is averaging close to 60 passes a game. That's not bad at all. Like, that's moving the offense, that's keeping things within the flow. But if you look at the next category, which is passes received, everybody else is around the 60s, 70s, some in the 80s because they get the ball back. Ben is in the 40s. That's because in the half court, if he's not right by the rim, he's irrelevant. He doesn't do a thing right now. And you could take this with a grain of salt for whatever it's worth. Even with 1 less game played, Ben Simmons has the 3rd lowest plus minus in the league, and he's the lowest on his team. And he's even drugged Kevin Durant down with him because they share the court so much together. Ben Simmons is only averaging 5 points and basically 5 fouls, but I'm not going to hone in on the points. If you're missing...
Y'all remember when y'all said that he was better than Draymond Green, basically? Look at Ben Simmons' stats and look at Draymond Green's stats right now. Actually, I got y'all. Don't worry about it. I got y'all. Don't even trip about it. I'm going to show y'all. Draymond Green stats. Because y'all were, for the season so far, it was this 3-pointer, which is crazy. Bro, I don't think this is correct, actually. It says oh, I see. Yeah, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, there it is. So for the Suns, Draymond Green, 7 for 10, 0 for 1 from 3. Okay, but he has 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, 14 points. Versus the Kings, 7 points, 3 for 4 shooting. He didn't shoot a 3, but he has 4 rebounds, 4 assists. That's kind of sort of very similar to Ben right there, right? But then he's against the Nuggets, 13 points, 1 for 3 from 3. Yo, we all know it's not good. 4 for 6 from the field, 3 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Like, come on now, y'all. Come on. Ben, it's like, I don't know, man. I just don't know. Because right now he's averaging 9.5 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 5.8 assists. So Draymond's assists is just 1 shy away, rebound 1 shy away, but he's averaging that at least 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3 to 4 more points per game, right? I don't know how much his fouls are per se, how many in the fouls perspective, but I know he's not averaging 4.7 fouls a game. I know it can't be that high. And if it is, I apologize for being incorrect. But my goodness, bro. You can't go from this, which is really good actually, 15.8, 8 and 7. That's good for the career. That's good for the career so far. Seriously, this is not. This is not. Come on.
Missing shots, you're missing shots. It's the fact that he doesn't take any. He's only taking 4 shots a night. That's 7th on his team. This is why I said Steve Nash should have learned from Doc's mistake and not set the tone as his coach saying that yes man ass stuff. If you look at Ben's trajectory, it's going downhill. Every single year since he's been in this league, his field goal attempts have significantly and consistently gone down in the playoffs and the regular season. And right,
I should go for a run today, but it looks like it could rain.
Save on epic rain jackets at Sierra.
Thing is, I used to go running with my girlfriend.
Yeah,
right
that's
now,
good.
it's
That
like at
sounds
an all-time low. And defensively, and I know it's early, it's way too early to even be giving this analysis, but this is just what we have so far. Defensively,
that was good defense, though.
What he was supposed to help with this team, right?
Right.
Zion Williamson in the first game of the season, he ate this man for lunch.
Yeah.
McCollum and Brandon Ingram also had big games. In the second game of the season, Pascal Siakam had 37 and damn near looked like a mini Kevin Durant on them. Last night against Memphis.
Oh my God!
And Memphis's backcourt damn near scored 80. So
can we talk about? Hold on. Shout out to Memphis. Them two young boys was working. They were working the Nuggets. Man. I mean Nuggets. Wow, they were working the Nets, man. Wow.
I'm not even really seeing it defensively. The Brooklyn Nets last year, they were one of the worst defensive teams, 18th in defensive rating.
It looks like it's
this
worse.
This year with Ben Simmons, the life-changing defender, defensive player of the year candidate, all that. And I know it's extremely early, I get that. But right now, they're dead last. So again, I'm just not seeing it that much. Never forget, the Brooklyn Nets didn't just trade James Harden for Ben Simmons straight up. Like, that wasn't the deal. You have to include the full package. They traded 4 players, which included Taurean Prince, Jared Allen, and Karis LeVert.
Y'all really traded LeVert and Prince and Allen. Oh my God, I forgot y'all traded LeVert too. Oh my God, that was so dumb. So dumb. LeVert would have, oh my God, he would have thrived right now. Prince would have been another great shooter. Allen would have been great for y'all for defense. And, oh man.
4 first-round picks, 4 pick swaps for Ben Simmons, a half season of Andre Drummond and Seth Curry. This man has to produce. They invested a significant amount of their future essentially for him. Right now, out of every player with a max contract with a good amount of years left on their deal, I feel the least confident about Ben Simmons. Offensively, he doesn't participate unless he's setting a screen with the ball in his hands. I've never seen a player continuously sprint to his guy with the ball in his hand to set a screen. He does that every single play. And defensively, he overcompensates for his lack of offense by being hyper aggressive, racking up fouls, and then he's out the game. Like, that's not max contract worthy. I'll wrap it up with this because I really want to emphasize this point. Brooklyn, they don't want Ben Simmons to work out. They need Ben Simmons to work out. The tape is out. Everybody's seen how drama-filled he is off the court and how flawed he is on the court. So I don't think you can trade him, especially on that contract. You gave up a lot of your future to get this man. It was originally James Harden, but it turned into Ben Simmons. And if Kyrie does leave next year, which is a big possibility, Kevin Durant is coming back with that trade request. And it's no moving Ben. You're stuck with him. So like I said, that can be a mess. You need Ben Simmons to work out. If you guys like this video, turn on post notifications. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Follow my social media sites. Do that great stuff, guys. And until next time, as always,
my brother,
stay tuned.
I'll see you, family. Great video per usual to the family swish. Listen, man. I don't know, bro. I told y'all the deal. Man. Ben Simmons. Y'all said, oh, you forgot how he used to be, blah, 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 blah. And I told y'all, I was like, no one forgot. Y'all just failed to understand that the NBA is going to get better. And Ben Simmons is not getting better. If you can't shoot in any way, shape, or form, if your handles aren't getting better, you are a liability on offense. Because these dudes on the NBA now, they play better defense. They play way better offense than Ben Simmons. And it looks like he can't guard anybody. So I don't know, bro. I don't know what y'all want to do about that, but Ben, bro, if you don't get your act right, bro, you're gonna be playing for I don't even know, bro. Cause you just look like a whole bucket of what the heck, you know? I don't know, man. I want him to grow up and just improve and become the player that we all know he can possibly be, which is an all-star caliber player. But it's like, dog, you gotta put the work in. It sucks, man. It really does, man. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Sub to the Banks family, man. You know, we accept everybody. We love everybody, y'all. Shout out to our homie. Switch out too, man. Nothing but love from the legend right there, bro. But it's your boy Melly, man. I'm signing out. And per usual, peace, love, and keep that drip immaculate at all times, baby. Stay easy, breezy, beautiful, sexy, amazing, awesome, elegant, inspirational, sensational, healthy. But most importantly, drink water, my friends. Road to 10K subs is the new journey, y'all. For those that would like to be on the pathway of the Banks community, to becoming the best community on YouTube, go on ahead and pull up. We got nice chairs. We got nice chairs and everything for you. You know, nice couches, all that stuff. Listen, when you're here, it's a good time. Always. We're getting a Discord ready and everything. I'm gonna make a poll. Wow, whoa, a poll, kind of asking what names were you guys thinking about. So, love and appreciate y'all, man. I'm out of here. Peace and love. Bow. Enjoy the rest of y'all Wednesday, man. Peace.